Well, hello ladies, how are we today? Kate coming to you, and I'm up in the office today, not out and about today at all, but I had some new research which I wanted to share with you. As you know, I do a lot of coaching with ladies, one-to-one coaching, as well as my Kate's Club coaching, but the one-to-one coaching is really specialist because I managed to use all of my knowledge, which I've shared with so many of you, about the way the menopause and hormone changes are affecting our bodies right now through the age of 45 onwards. It's a different stage of life, and for that, the goalposts change for many aspects of our lives. It's not just the bit round the middle. It's not just the brain fog. It's not just the night sweats. It's not just the mood swings. It's not just the fact that our children are leaving home. It's not just the fact that our parents are needing us more than ever. It's the whole shebang. And so I've dealt with a lot of other coaches during my career, and they tend to specialize in certain areas. So they might be a transformational coach, or they might be a life coach, or they might be a relationship coach. But I think for ladies of our age, we need a holistic approach. Would you agree, or would you agree? Ladies, let me know if you think that hormones of any sort have affected your relationship with life over the last, let's say, 4 weeks. Over the last 4 weeks. Give me a yes if you think hormone fluctuations have affected your life in any way, shape or form over the last 4 weeks. Because for the majority of ladies, it is the case. It really is. And so what I do is I help people come to terms and bring together and balance every aspect of their life, because you can be the fittest girly on the block, but if you're not sleeping every night, then you're going to be waking up full of anxiety. You might look great in the mirror for a selfie. Behind that selfie, you are falling apart. Your self-confidence is low, even though you still fit in your clothes the same way. Your relationship is falling apart because the man that you love, or the partner that you've loved all this time, doesn't understand what is happening to you. You don't understand what's happening to you. So they love you. They just want to kind of put their head in the sand and kind of pop their head out of the sand in 4 or 5 days' time and hope it's all gone away, and that the person that they love is going to return like that, like it used to. If you ever suffered with PMT, then ding, you're suddenly going to come back in full force. Well, it's not really like that anymore, is it? Because you don't understand what's going on. It hits your self-confidence. You want to say to them, I know it's not you, but you're really annoying me today. You don't know why they're annoying you for a whole week, maybe 10 days. Maybe 10 weeks. You don't understand why your tolerance levels are lower than they have ever been of the people you most love around you. And it's hormone levels the majority of the time. But this has you've got to look at this in a holistic and natural. Also, that's the other thing, is I try and do it in a natural way, because not everybody wants to. I mean, it can be helped with drugs, but I am no doctor, so I couldn't prescribe that in any way. So what I help people with is giving them tools specific to them. We start with little itty bites, and then we gain the momentum so that they can feel control across their life. And if you look at the link that I've shared above, some of the ladies who I've coached and done coaching with were good enough to share some little snippets so that I could share it with you to give you more of an idea of what I do. But I'm only sharing this with you. I want to share with you moods. Foods that help your moods, and your moods help your motivation. And that's what I want to share with you, is some of the foods that do that and why they do that, which is really important. But the reason I'm also sharing the thing above with you is I've got a couple of spaces. This is like hen's teeth, ladies. I'm booked up months in advance, and you know, my family is everything to me. Family time at this stage of life. I want to have playtime with them, but I also want to help as many ladies on the planet feel good about themselves and love life and live it, and really not see this stage of life as woe is me, but yippee is me. Yep, I've got rid of those period things, which are a pain in the backside. You can learn to balance your hormones again and really just embrace this next stage of life where some people need you more than others, but you are finally going to be in control of your life. You get to live life on your terms now, ladies, because you can finally start to understand yourself, and the people around you understand you better, and you can make your voice heard. But to win in the game of life, really, you need to have somebody help you with the rules. And if life hasn't done that, then sometimes you just have to reach out to somebody else to do that. So that's what I try and help ladies with. Within Kate's Club, I do it to this extent, but within the coaching, we dive full in over 3 months. I only take ladies on for 3 months. So you can change a habit for 30 days, but then you need another 30 days for it to sink in. And then you need another 30 days for somebody to be there to pick you up when life gets in the way and you drop off. Does that sound familiar? Fabulous for 30 days. Next 30 days, well, I was doing really well, so maybe I won't do it now. Maybe I don't need to do it to that extent, and then I'll still feel the same way. And don't forget, this isn't just about your waistline, this is about life in general. And then suddenly, month 3, something in life throws up at you and you're back to square one. So that's why I do it for 3 months. But let's look at moods. Moods. If you're not in the right mood, you know all the things. At this stage, the majority of my followers, you are intelligent, wonderful, amazing ladies in your own right. You know what you should and could be doing to help yourself. But unless you've got the motivation and you're in the right mood to do it, it's not happening. You could have everything that you need in the cupboard. You could have the treadmill there, good to go. You could have classes available to you. But unless your head's right, ladies, am I right or am I right? Can you relate to this? Is this possibly you? Have you ever had a piece of fitness equipment that could have helped you lose 2 inches off your waist, but instead it's been used as a doorstop? It's been used to put the laundry on. It's been used by the kids as a plaything more than it has been for you. Well, that's just the way of it, isn't it? So if you can help boost your mood, there's something called serotonin. And this affects your moods. Now, the serotonin is actually just a neurotransmitter, which helps lift your mood and put you in a better frame of mind. Now, because it's a transmitter, you can't really directly make that fire better and be more efficient. And with hormones, with the estrogen levels dropping, the serotonin levels dropping. And so that can make your moods go down. It can make you just feel a little more dull about life. So why don't we take the opportunity of this new research to actually show you, get your moods into a better place by eating some of the foods that have got some of the amino acids which help this serotonin do its thing in the brain and make you feel a bit better and make you feel a bit livelier. So then that'll help you get the motivation to do what you know you should or could be doing. Now, so there's another thing that you can do for the serotonin, and that is, you know how I did walking every day last week? If you go out in direct sunlight for 30 minutes, that hitting the back of your retina can really help boost your mood and boost the serotonin and the efficiency of the serotonin. So that's another one for you to try. No, Mandy, chocolate isn't the answer yet. Well, it is actually. Certain amounts of cocoa are extremely good for you when you're menopausal for balancing moods. But I hate to tell you, it's that much of the one that's really high in cocoa content that makes you go, as it hits the inside of your mouth. So, sunshine food, yay! Jane, I love it. Sunshine food, absolutely. And so these foods, you've got things like chickpeas. So you could be making your own hummus and that sort of thing. That's really good for you. Milk, but it's got to incorporate the animal whey protein. So it's got to come from a bovine kind of milk, if you're wanting it for the serotonin, that is. But there we go. Kiwi fruit, walnuts, plums. Plums are really good for you because they're a dark fruit. Remember, if you're menopausal, you want to be eating dark fruits. Fruit of the forest for your frozen foods, if you're having that in your overnight oats. Oats is another one for this. So overnight oats with dark fruits in, with a bit of kefir or protein yogurt. So you're getting your proteins, your fats and your carbohydrates all in your, and when I'm talking overnight oats, I still struggle to find the right size of container, but it's about that much in a round. So it's like a small mugful is the most you need of overnight oats, just to let you know. And because all of the recipes, they always show them in big containers. That's like double the amount that you need, girls. Hate to tell you this, but they do fill you up. Eggs of any sort, seafood, poultry, cheese, oats, which I mentioned, beets, beetroot, another one, super fruit, super veg, super food for right now because of the antioxidants in it, and isn't it lovely when it's just pickled with the vinegar? I don't know about you, but I just love the vinegar ding, that you get. Have you tried beetroot and orange salad? Just bits of orange and bits of beetroot and a few walnuts in it. Lovely mixture. That hits all of this. That would give your serotonin a bit of a boost and give you a bit of a mood boost as well. So take the list above, mess about with it and try and incorporate a few more of those ingredients into your food for a week. Choose. Cheese. Jane loves cheese. How much and what type? Well, if you're eating it as part of I always recommend that you have like 4 or 5 meals. So try and get away from the breakfast, lunch and dinner, but 5 meals, individual meals on a side plate. And the amount of cheese I would have within that would be, you know, those, the things that you have for the kids that are in like that shape in a packet, that much would be for one of those meals. And the harder the cheese, the kind of better for you it is in general for the menopausal reasons, which for all sorts of reasons, which I don't have time to go into right now. But yeah, the harder the cheese, then the better is a rule of thumb that I would go by for my clients and things like that. So yeah, and that's about how much I would go for, Jane. And on your oatcakes and incorporating that with your beetroot salad or something like that, or sliced beetroot on the top, few walnuts on the side. Mwah. Perfect meal to have. And that's one for crackers. Crackers, yes. Crackers, I prefer oatcakes more than crackers, just because of the different fat content and the different wheat content and things like that. But it depends on your tolerance levels. As we go into the estrogen level dropping over the age of 45, you can suddenly become a whole lot less tolerant to certain types of wheat, certain types of grains, these sorts of things. So I tend to find that oatcakes trigger less ladies who start to suddenly suffer with IBS and things like that. So that's my reason for oatcakes rather than crackers. But that's crackers. If you're like get your Jacob's crackers, yeah, a couple of those, and lots of colourful carbohydrates on the side. So some fruit in there, cut up apple or something along those lines. Really, really good. So there we go, ladies. I thought I would share that with you. I'm going to be sharing a few different things this week because there's some just fantastic. As you know, I'm part of the British Menopause Society, and they come out with new papers and new things. And this one with the serotonin, That's it is just one that I just had to share. Hello, Kerry. How are you? Lovely to see you. So, Jane, I hope that solves your crackersness. And I shall see you all very soon. And yes, Nicola, but at Kate's Club, you know, one of my favourites for, especially when you're balancing your blood sugars at night time before going to bed, is the oatcakes with peanut butter. That's got your proteins, your fats, your carbohydrates all in there, and a couple of those, and it just helps keep you balanced so you don't get the blood sugar levels going up and down and the zzz in the temples. And this is what I was sharing last week. Oh, and there was a lady in Kate's Club who happened to have sinusitis, and this helped her so much. Get your fingers here. The reason we go like this is because we've got like a headache or a tension, or if you are worried about something, nature wants you to go like this because it wants you to press across here. Just press, press, press to the outside and along here. Do it right now. And I dare you not to feel ever so slightly better about life, and try and relax the eyebrows. There we go. A little bit of relaxation at the end there too. So, Susan, hello, lovely to see you, lovely to see you. Karen, have you worked out yet? Are you going back to do it? Are you feeling good today? I hope so. Anyway, I will see you all bright and breezy later on in the week. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I shall see you all soon. Bye.